we were actually minding a friend's just outside of Flagstaff, which is north of here. It's about 45 minutes north. There's a small community called Mountain Air, and it's a small forested community. And a friend of ours had a rental property there, and we would go up and mind it for him because he lived in Apache Junction. And it was a regular thing. When the guests would leave, we would go up and tidy up, make sure everything was good, and report back to him. While we were there, naturally, we would go out to dinner. We would go to the local bookstore, and then we'd go home. So it became a pattern to do the same thing. On November 28th in 2008, we were coming back, and of course, it's dark. The main road from Flagstaff to Sedona is called 89A, which is a very rugged road going through switchbacks and mountainous forested terrain. As we were heading south, just outside of city limits, we saw a light coming out of the sky from our left to right. And I remember turning to my girlfriend. I said, "Look at that. That's a strange direction for a plane to be landing at Pulliam." Pulliam is a small airport up there on the south side of Flagstaff. As we came up a hill, there's a sign for a place called Griffith Springs Road. As we came up the hill, this craft was suddenly right up there on the left side of the road, right over the treetops. And it was a barbell or peanut shaped craft. And it was massive. It was bigger than our house. And we're looking at this thing right at the treetop. It's massive. There's no sign of thrust. So the scientific method, you're looking for things to make it logically, it can't be there, it can't be doing this. The trees are not swaying. The floor of the forest under it was glowing in kind of an amber gold color from the craft. And we're looking at this thing. It's now stationary right above the trees. And I was utterly terrified because of the size of it. And somehow the feeling inside was that I'm not in control. I kept thinking I'm not in control of the situation. Alexandra, who's from the UK and very British in her mind, is not reacting emotionally at all. And she starts to slow down. And I remember hitting her shoulder and saying, don't stop, hit the gas. So she accelerated and we went past it. And at one point I got up the courage to look over my shoulder just seconds later, and what looked like a bluish deer spotting light shot out of it and hit the road behind us. So I turned forward again and I told her, there's a spotlight, keep going. We drove down the hill and then home from there. Couldn't sleep that night because we were so stoked. And she reacted differently. She was not afraid of it.
She wasn't afraid.
She wasn't afraid. Whereas I was actually terrified.